A beverage or anything. I don't even know what I want. All I know. Oh, hey man. Oh, you know what? Now the air compressor is gonna kick on. I know it is.
You want some, Dylan?
Yeah.
What would you like?
Some sort of what I had yesterday.
IPA?
Yeah, it was an IPA of some sort. And we're gonna need the short Telecaster stool over here for you
right.
as well.
The tallest boy in the whole video.
Is the tallest.
Good job. I'll say this with the camera.
Oh, it's too late. Welcome
I've heard words.
to the revealing reveal of
You know, no one's gonna watch this. Is gonna. These guys are just dorking around.
Yeah. But that's what we do. That's why I came.
Well, you're dorks. Someone else
Nerd.
Would you take my glasses?
You know, I really do wish that you're
Was just gonna throw them, but I don't.
All right.
That.
Welcome to Texas Toast live stream.
Yeah, are we go or is it 5? Hey everybody, this is Matt. We're at Texas Toast Guitars, and if you've been watching lately, you might notice that there's some new guitars in the background.
Yeah.
And this is a cool thing that we are doing now. Every time we have a workshop, we can put the workshop guitars up on the
Yeah. We had to finish early because we all had to come over to the underground bunker.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Make
right.
the trip.
Make the trip to the underground bunker. That's probably in notification that we're live.
Ah, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So, but I think it's worth it making the journey over here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, Chris. So here's what's gonna happen. Because everyone here is right-handed, Dylan's gonna stay where he is, Chris is gonna stay where he is, and I'm gonna evacuate this seat while each one of the members of the participants come up and show off their guitar.
We can do it.
So yeah. And while they're doing that, I'm going to get cases ready for everybody. But what do you guys what do you want to talk about before?
So let's tell everybody what this class was.
All right, good
what's involved. So this was Dylan's class. Go ahead, Dylan.
Yeah, it really was.
I mean, okay. This was what was it called? Build something cool with Dylan. I don't remember.
I think is the exact title.
Pretty much the same thing.
Make the best damn guitar you've ever seen with Dylan McCurchie.
Yep.
I don't see an issue with the camera. When someone says there's an issue with the camera.
I think it looks great.
Too much handsome on the camera, I think, is the issue.
Yeah.
So the idea was that I came out here and we built this guitar, these guitars, and they're really cool. And everybody got to learn how to wind pickups.
Yeah.
I will say, before we get started with introducing everybody, this was the most successful and immediately skilled class of gentlemen, if I could loosely use that term, to learn how to wind pickups. Nobody broke a wire once, not one time, which has never happened before.
Yeah, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said, "Hey, Dylan, can I wind a pickup?" You said, "No."
No, I don't want to break the streak.
No, Chris.
So I have been asked by everybody in the comment section can everyone turn off if you're logged into Texas Toast Wi-Fi, can you unlog on? That would be great. So someone said that my internet sucks, like I own the internet company. Yep, this is my internet. It's all mine.
Yeah.
Matt comes over to your house and runs the cable.
Yeah. That's that. You need to take that up with Xfinity. So okay. So I don't know. Maybe everyone.
It looks fine on yours.
I don't know. Yeah.
Let's just run with it.
Yeah. I don't know what to tell people.
You could also go to Dylan's page and watch his. Although he's also on our Wi-Fi.
Nope, I just clicked off of it to make sure.
On linking.
Yeah, we are on my own internet.
I mean,
all right. So now so for every Wi-Fi expert, and we've done everything we can do.
We have.
Yeah.
We have. Build 5 amazing guitars in 5 days.
Yeah.
So these guys are really cool. They built some really neat stuff. I've been to a bunch of these now. almost as many as Doug Santinello.
Mhm.
And I'm very impressed with the products that you see behind us.
Yeah.
There's some never before seen stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There is some stuff that I was like, and then it was like, ooh, like that kind of reaction.
Yeah. Everybody did a great job. There was barely any stress.
Mm-hmm.
I may have gotten irritated this afternoon slightly.
It's a good thing that it's a low stress week too, because we have
Yeah.
another one of these starting
Mhm.
Monday.
Yeah, that'll be more high stress, but yeah,
No,
we
it
can
was
do
great.
it. Yeah, and it was super fun, and it's always having fun with Dylan. It's always a good time when you're here.
Well, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always fun when Dylan comes to town.
Well, thanks. Well, you want to get some folks in
Yeah,
here
let's
and
so
talk
who's,
about some guitars?
who's up first?
Looks like Charlie is
Everyone's
closest.
jumping at
Yep.
Shellooe.
Yep.
All right, Charlie, why don't you come over here? I will grab your guitar, hand it to you. Chris, why don't you handle that? I can't remember the perfunctory questions.
Well, so tell everybody who you are, where you're from,
Charles Eccles from Kansas City, Missouri.
and tell us a little bit about what you built,
I built a batfish model.
which is something that Dylan came up with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With his humbuckers, the Enduros.
No,
Or no, they're single
yours.
coil,
They're
But-
yours.
but
They're yours.
your model.
Yeah, and it's
So I'm
it's
excited
an
to try
Enduro, which
those.
is a magnetic slug.
Big humbucker size single coil. Yeah.
Yeah, yep,
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Very cool.
very cool.
What else is going on here? What else you got?
So I'll just say I walked in the shop on Monday and I landed on a table with this piece of wood on it. And they said, pick your piece of wood. And I put my hands on it and didn't move. So I was very excited about building something with this piece of wood. I like the switch up here. I think a lot
Why
of
don't
people
you
like
take
it
that
down there.
guitar and set the butt end right here? And keep talking.
There you go.
Keep talking.
Look how good it looks.
Yeah.
Looks better over here.
I wanted to do a transparent blue, so worked with Chris and he walked me through it.
And you sprayed the burst. Everybody sprayed their bursts.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is cool.
I think I sprayed almost everything. You helped
Yeah,
me in a
I did
few.
like the first lap on
Yeah.
the back, and then you did everything else. Yeah.
sure.
Speaking of that, this particular piece of wood is just so cool.
Lots of character
Yes.
to
So
match
cool.
the character that owns it.
Yep. What else about this thing? What else you got here?
Hipshot tuners, Hipshot bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, roasted maple neck. All the necks are really, really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
We used an oiled wax, which feels awesome. I can't wait to play it.
Yep, it'll just keep getting smoother too.
Yep.
So
Yep.
that's cool.
You did some arm contouring here, looks like, and
Yep. Yeah, volume, tone, neck ferrules.
what was your favorite part of the build and why was it winding pickups?
Why was it using the pin router?
Yes.
Battle out shop to shop, baby.
I learned so much this week. I think every piece of the build was my favorite. I
Awesome.
loved it.
I heard you say something
It's
about
kind of
you
a
want to do it
cop-out.
again.
It really is though. I took so many notes home. I built a few at home and I've learned so much more to make myself better at home for
Awesome.
sure.
I heard you say something about wanting to come back.
Definitely coming back.
Yeah, I hope he never dropped this.
I think my wife's watching, so I'm coming back.
Does she know you got another guitar?
Yes, she does know
Oh.
I have another guitar.
Take that one back, and we should talk about that while we're here.
Here, hand me that one.
He
Yes.
also said while he was here, I need to own a Texas Toast guitar.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's taking home a level 2.
It's a level 2 ultralight.
Yep. With a wood bound neck.
Mahogany neck, which is unique for a level 2.
Mm-hmm.
Maple binding.
Yeah.
People may remember this guitar from such series as It Got Dropped, and it's got some scratches on it. Yeah.
But it's cool. It's beautiful. It's got Dylan Talks tone pickups in it.
Mm-hmm.
These two right here.
And I don't own a guitar. Well, I do now with P90s, so I'm excited to try those out at home.
This will be a fun comparison. These pickups and those pickups, that'll be a really
100%.
fun,
Yeah.
fun
Yeah.
comparison
Very
to see
Yeah.
to see where they all lie.
And 2 different scale lengths. He's got like 2 completely different animals
In a
here,
lot of
which is
ways,
really
yeah,
neat.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The
Super
ones that
cool.
we built this week, Dylan spec the next are 25.5-inch scale. Yeah, roasted maple, that's mahogany. Yeah.
Super cool.
Chris, someone actually sent me an email late last night about that ultralight, wanting to know
Yeah,
what the deal was with it, and so Joy sent him a link to the video,
yeah,
and then so yeah, so you gotta, if you snooze, you lose.
Yep.
yeah.
You got to
yeah.
jump on them.
Fifth grader looking at it earlier, so
Yeah.
yeah.
It's awesome.
Cool. I'm going to trade you so you can hang this one back up, and then I will hang this one back up. Do we have any other questions for? Go that way.
Anybody you'd like to thank?
All you guys.
Just give me that for the case.
Like I said, I learned a ton. They're super cool here. I definitely recommend coming here if you're interested. Whether you've built several or you've built one, I learned a ton. And I think we had people here of all different skill levels, and we all learned a bunch. It's really cool.
Yeah.
What was your favorite part? Not in class.
Hanging out, everybody is cordial. We went to dinner Wednesday. We went to Matt's house last night, hung out. I got to see that Matt's bar is better than Jim's. Hopefully Jim's watching, because we were supposed to go and we didn't get to. So lots of great people coming in the shop. People come in and out all the time, and they're all awesome. So
Yeah, cool. Excellent.
yeah,
Thanks,
Thank-
man.
thanks guys.
Yeah, yeah.
Next.
Tim, you're standing right there. You want to come up?
Sure.
Here it comes.
Here comes Jim's guitar.
Here we
There
go.
you go.
Chun, chun. So, yeah, tell us your name, where you're from.
Tim from Franktown, Colorado here. And I went with a black and gold motif, kind of a T-style guitar here, as you can tell, although
Tell us a little bit about the modifications to the body, some of your
Yeah.
original ideas and
so
what you ended up doing.
one of the things I did, I did put the forearm bevel on, but yeah, I don't know if you can tell in the video, but I shifted it more uh toward the headstock of the guitar than a typical standard arm bevel, because that's where mine falls. Also, what I did, and I don't know if you can tell or if it shows up, but I made the body just a little bit smaller, maybe a 16th all the way around, so maybe a total of an 8.
16th and that, well, and I
And then-
think through the butt here, it's even narrower than that.
It could be.
It might be an 1/8 on each side.
I on the back side, I didn't do a belly carve, but I did do contour around here that was a little bit more of a contour than the typical around the front everywhere else on the Tele. Kind of took it from about here up to about here, then
Mhm.
blended it in.
Just like softened it a little.
Yeah, softened it,
Yeah,
because this
yeah.
always kind of cuts into me, but I didn't really need the whole belly carve. Maybe next
Oh,
time.
there's one here too.
I also carved this part right here out just a little bit more, because that always is digging into my ribs. So I'm just kind of carving it out just for me as well. And I think it turned out pretty well.
Yeah,
It's-
tell us
this is-
what's the inspiration behind just one pickup.
I find myself playing on the neck pickup a lot
Oh, yeah?
anyway.
Okay.
And I thought I would just, first of all, thought it looked cool. I don't see a lot out there. The other's been done a lot.
Mhm. Yeah.
And, since it's my guitar and I'm doing it for me, I'm making all these little appointments. And a lot of it is just trying new things.
Yeah. Can I do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's this going to do? How's it
Mhm.
going to look? How's it going to play?
Yeah.
And I don't know if it shows up either on camera, but this also has a conversion neck on it. So this one's actually only 24 3/4 scale.
Mhm.
And it has gold frets. I don't know if that's showing up too well.
That definitely doesn't show up,
Yeah.
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's got gold frets. It's got gold hardware. Yeah.
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 Pretty cool.
You spec'd the neck, kind of separately. It's got all the Dylan appointments as far as the spoke wheel truss rod,
Mhm.
but you
does.
wanted a 3-3 headstock.
Yeah. And so I started out with just a flat paddle headstock and wanted to come up with a shape. I went with the PRS-ish shape. pretty much.
Hmm.
I kind of like the shape. I wanted to come up with something a little different, but
Yeah,
I didn't have anything in my
yeah.
head, so I just used that.
Tell us about those tuner buttons.
You like those?
I do. Yeah.
So
Those
they're
those
Hipshot
have
tuners.
divided the shop.
Yeah, those are
today.
Hipshot tuners.
You know who your friends are
I know.
now.
And the tuner buttons, they're locking Hipshot tuners. The tuner buttons are
Yeah,
also
so
Hipshot.
so kind of tilt it down a little bit.
Can you see?
Yeah,
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, yeah.
So the tuner buttons are they're also Hipshot.
They call them
and I think they call them industrial.
Yeah,
I
it's just a
think.
barrel.
Yeah, it's just a knurled barrel, which kind of goes with the knurled knobs down here that I went with. I don't know.
Don't
Again,
skin your knuckles on those.
again,
Holy
it's just
smokes.
about trying something new. These things you can swap them off and put whatever you want on there. So we're just starting with that and see what we go with.
Matt, I think you could take these knobs and put them on your shaper. They would probably. They look like that new shaper bit he got.
I don't know who has these either.
Trim the excess off on
Uh-huh.
Tim's knobs.
Yeah,
They're pretty cool. And enduro pickup in the neck
yeah.
that I wound here with Dylan's help and some gold trim around that as well. Hipshot bridge.
It's pretty
Yeah.
sick, man.
You know,
So since the pickup is in the neck and it's a single pickup guitar and it's all gold hardware, I have affectionately dubbed this guitar the Tele Senior.
outstanding.
It's awesome.
I'm digging it. It's
I
just
love it.
it's different. And I think that's what a lot of this is about. This is my third class.
Yeah, tell us some of your
yeah.
favorite parts of this class versus the other parts.
You know, I learned stuff on every class. I did more. I really did all the soldering this time, and I felt more comfortable with it. Last time was my first time doing it. This is the second time doing it. I feel pretty good about it now. I think I did a better job cleaning up doing the fretwork than I did, in the past. So every time I get here, I learn something else, and I'm already trying to figure out what to build on the fourth class at some point in the future. So
Yeah,
Well,
man.
cool. So, what was your favorite? Well, you just talked about it.
yeah.
Yeah. So, anybody you'd like to thank?
I'd like to say hi to my pretty wife standing right over there, just on the edge of the bunker. There's enough room for her to fit.
Yeah.
Hi,
yeah.
pretty wife. That's about it.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
thanks.
To join up this week.
That's right. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
At the end.
Yeah. Who else?
Right,
do we got?
who's next?
Grant's standing there. I thought
Yep.
we could get him over here. This works awesome with these guitars hanging behind.
It really
this
does.
Is, this
You
is
don't have to
super
bring them
cool.
up or anything like that.
Yeah.
So, tell us who you are, where you're from,
Grant from Fayetteville, Arkansas.
and tell us a little bit about what you built.
Yeah, so the Batfish model did a couple of little modifications to it. Wanted to go with the clean front, so no pick guard, no control plates or anything like that. Mainly for the difficulty of it. It's real hard to figure out how thick the wood should stay right in here. And then the routings in here are obviously more difficult than having a pick guard. Then went with the back and a little bit of a neck cut, and which meant that I had to reshape my neck a little bit.
And opens you up for all sorts of other things, right? Like where do I put the ferrules? Where does this go? Does this hit a fret? Does that hit a fret?
Yeah, so my goal for this in this class is to challenge myself to those difficult things, and while I had some great coaches to help me out, and I thought that I would be challenged for the wood here, but it was nicely CNC'd. So I didn't have to do that, which was great. And then the last challenge here, which was more for Chris than me, but I've got a little switch right here that makes it go series parallel, and so earlier in the live chat, you may have heard Chris got a little upset. Well, that was definitely from doing this.
Yeah. I'm not familiar enough with that wiring to be able to just pull it out of my head and do it. So, and we and it mostly works.
Yep.
It's well,
Yeah.
it actually has
So-
an extra feature.
It does. It's got a kill switch.
It's got a kill switch. built
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
It's cool though.
Yeah.
It sounds neat.
So winding pickups. What'd you think about that?
It was both easier and much harder than I
More
thought. So
nerve-wracking?
the winding itself is is more about paying attention and not being distracted, which I'm easily distractible. But the complexity of everything, like the technical aspect of it, is the part where I'm like, I got to leave it to Dylan. This guy, like he gets it, and I don't. Just adding just a couple more winds or adding the difference in the tension with your fingers changes the entire sound of the pickup. And so it's just, if you don't do it all day every day, then maybe you should just buy from Dylan.
Well, thanks.
But now you got to do it.
Yeah.
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 So tell us some of your favorite parts of the workshop.
So the fretwork was something that I was really interested in. So I like to woodwork as a hobby. This is the fourth guitar that I've built, with the first three unsupervised, but I used a lot of Matt's videos to help me out. So the general woodworking piece was, it was neat to use the pin router. I don't have a pin router at home. It was neat to see some of the tools that they had that I may not have, or a different methodology of doing it. But the fretwork, uh, that's the piece that I've never really been exposed to. And just the last guitar that I built at home, I just took it down to the local luthier and had him do the fretwork for me.
Well, there you go. Good. Won't have to do that again. Now you know how to do it. What?
Yep.
No more. Yeah. Anybody you'd like to thank?
Yeah, so I've got two kids that are almost 3 and almost 1 at home, and so my lovely wife decided to painstakingly take care of the two youngins by themselves, and my mom came up to help her out as well. So the two of them for sure, and also I can't thank Chris enough for bearing with me on the wiring.
I feel like I let you down on that. So.
No. We did exactly like Dylan's wiring diagram.
Well, yeah, but I got all irritated and pissed off. Hope I didn't say anything too offensive.
Well, you didn't grab it and throw it across the room.
Oh no,
Well,
that
I
might
might
have
have
happened.
done it.
No, that was not a Hulk smash moment, but it was a little disappointing after all that, because it was 3 times the wiring of just a standard kind of a thing, right?
At least.
Yeah, and then the brain damage that it caused. So yeah. So I apologize. But yeah,
Cool,
it was
man.
a good class and great guitar. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you don't accidentally run into the kill switch.
Exactly.
Purposefully run into the kill switch.
Yeah, mid solo.
Tom Morello thing.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Well, thanks, Grant.
Cool.
All right.
Let's get, here he comes.
Hey, ask Grant who cuts his hair.
Who cuts your hair, Grant?
My hair.
Well, you just grab yours since it's right there.
Okay.
Excellent.
All right. So tell us,
everybody?
tell us who you are and where you're from.
Who am I? I am Rick Nelson from Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio. And this is my modern take on a Telecaster, I suppose. That's the best I can come up with.
Yep.
So tell us a little bit about what's going on with this bad
What's
boy.
going on? It's
So
got a
it's
whole
mostly,
lot.
it's Telecaster shaped,
Yeah, it's
but
okay, so you look at it and it's a Telecaster body shape. It's a Telecaster control plate. Maybe the bridge, whatever, headstock, that type of stuff. So it kind of screams Telecaster in a certain way, but it has a lot of other features. It has body contours like a Strat. You see this lower horn.
yeah, it's got 1/2 inch round over all the way around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we did some work on the neck pocket, so there's a smooth transition.
Yeah,
Here
you've
to the
got
upper
a
right.
sculpted
Very-
neck.
Am I showing
heel.
this right?
Yep.
Yeah,
it's
it
perfect.
looks great.
It's
you got a belly contour, you got a forearm contour on
Belly
it.
part,
Yeah,
arm contour.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, really slick neck. I like the way this feels.
yeah, they feel really good. It'll get smoother
String
too as you
through
play it.
on the
String
body,
through,
which
hip
is
shot bridge.
something I wasn't expecting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hip
Why
shot. This is
why
my-
3 pickups?
That's Matt's idea. It's cool to, because I was using the pin router and I actually almost messed this up because the templates, it's the stencil for 3 pickups.
So you put it in the wrong hole.
And I started doing, he's like, whoa, don't do that. But we fixed that, finished it up, and then he was like, is your last chance to do a third pickup. And I was like, okay. And it turned out to be a great idea. So got an extra pickup off of Dylan. I think that is his right here. So I wound these two. Excited to hear what they sound like.
Yep.
Cool. So what were some of your favorite parts of the week?
Oh man, all of it.
Besides hanging
Pickups.
out at Outpost.
I mean, that's what I mean. Like, just the whole thing was cool. It was cool to meet everybody. It was cool to learn the experience from people that are in the know. The finish work. That's a big, it's something I know nothing about. The pickups, something else I know nothing about. I see a pickup winder in my future for sure. Yeah, definitely.
That's awesome.
I was already toying with that idea, and that was kind of what this class was about. I wanted to get my feet wet and know if that's something I would even, if I completely botched it, and maybe it'd be a bad idea to spend the $600. Anyway, all of it, just all of it. Everybody's really cool. We had a good time, dinners, drinks, Matt's play. You know what I mean? It's been fun all the way around. Everybody,
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Good. Anybody you want to say hey to?
Just some friends and family back home. Whoever happens to watch this,
You could turn them on to it too, and just go, "Hey, I was on this thing."
And
they'll go,
trust me, I'm going to be talking about this for a long time.
Yeah, good.
For a long time, showing
Excellent.
it off.
Very cool, man.
Well, it was great having you.
Yeah.
Well, I
And
appreciate
you did a
guys
great
having
job,
me.
and it looks really cool. So.
And it was cool to come and thank you guys in person also for all the the information and the experience that you guys share.
Yeah, every once in a while
us.
you'd pull out like something we said in an old video. I was like, wow, he's watched them all. Man.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking that too. Because I kind of sat with my pickup winding thing across from you all week, and you're like, remember this one video when you said, and I'm like, wow. Like, yeah, that's cool. Thanks, man.
And that's what I mean. I got to sit across from you, and we were talking hobbies a bit. We had drinks at the the bar the other night, kind of talking trash behind the scene, whatever, that type of thing. Go to Matt's place. That was very nice for him to invite us out. Got to meet Jam Jimmy, Brian Duncan over there. He looked over my shoulder, made sure I didn't mess anything up too bad. It's been a really, really, really good time, and I'd really like to come back.
Well, good.
Awesome.
I hope you can come back. Yeah,
cool.
It'd be great. So
thanks, man.
All righty.
Excellent. Well, cool. I think that's it.
Nope, we gotta sell the white one.
Oh yeah. Well, you can come over and grab it on your way in.
I left my
Optivisor.
I left my glasses here, so when I went back, I was on my phone and I'm like looking at my because I can't see on my phone.
Leo Fender up there.
Yeah, plus
Is that Leo Fender?
every picture of Leo Fender, he had one of these on here.
Grab.
So we have a super chat from Doc who says, "Post class tacos and beer fun." Oh, God bless you, Doc. That's mighty kind of you. My glasses are here. I think Leo had glasses and
an optivisor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one of the things that we do at just about every workshop is we build along with this thing is so white. It's like you can see the grain on this. I don't know if can you see it on your camera?
No, not really. It's kind of blown out.
So yeah, it's totally blown out, but you can actually see the grain on this one.
Yeah, it's not white. It's blonde.
Yeah, you know what I forgot to do? Dang it. I forgot to put this up on sale on the website.
Oh, that's okay.
So
it might Doug might buy it before it goes up on the website.
He might.
Yeah.
So this is just kind of a very basic like Esquire that we did in conjunction with the workshop, and it's swamp ash body with a contour here, which you can't see because of the there you go. There you go. A one Dylan Telecaster bridge pickup. It's got Esquire wiring, so this is all the way bypass tone.
Nope, this is that neck kind of bassy tone.
Okay.
This is volume and tone.
Tone control
normal,
works.
And then that's like a bypass.
Bypassing the tone.
Straight to the jack.
Yeah.
Baby.
And this one has a roasted maple neck with a rosewood fretboard, ash body, durable thin finish, just like in the workshop. And this could be yours. So if anyone's interested in this one, I'm willing to wheel and deal on this one. What do you think, Chris?
I have no idea.
I'm gonna say if anyone wants this one, $9.99.
Okay.
Boom. Out there. Just send me an email and let me know if you want it. But yeah, so it's probably one of the only Texas Toast daily drivers that you'll see for a while because we're not making daily drivers.
Isn't there an optional tortoise pick guard for that, or is it going no pick guard?
No, well, yeah. So it'll come with a torque pick guard, the Esquire torque pick. I ordered it, and it just didn't show up.
Uninstalled.
Yeah, uninstalled.
And you can decide if you want to put it on there.
You can put it on if you want. I'll actually put it up on the website. So yeah. So no sweat. So everybody got Brad Guitar Miller made us some Texas Toast alumni stickers. So everybody's got one of those.
Everybody got one of those.
We're gonna be shipping.
Stick it up.
We're shipping 2 guitars, and I'm assuming that Tim is taking his guitar. Your case is over there, Tim. And Shellooe, I got 2 cases for you over there. Your other guitar is in there right now. So because the Dylan workshop is the only workshop that a case was included. We've never done that before. So yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Thank you. Speaking of it being a Dylan workshop, thank you for letting me come out again. This was really fun. I love doing these.
This one was really good.
This was fun. This particular one was really fun. I really enjoyed it. That was I mean, they're all fun. I could say that probably about all of them, but I'm just really impressed. You know, these you know how you say every once in a while somebody will pick well, let's just say this. Everybody picked a good color, right? Everybody sanded just enough. Everybody finished just enough. Everybody ended up with smooth frets. Everybody ended up with nobody filed off their tuner or did any kind of crazy things like that.
Stuff happens.
Yeah, there was no real big uncorrectable mistakes.
Oh no.
You know, and it was great. It was really nice. It was really great. They did a great job.
What do you so you know some of your friends are coming out in May. What's the chances of you swinging by for an afternoon or 2 in May, do you think, Dylan? Brad Guitar Miller sent us a super chat too that says, "Cool guitars, everyone. Welcome to the alumni." So that's very kind of Brad. I didn't mean to put you on the spot, but I did give you 5 seconds to,
we'll have to see about that.
Suitable answer.
We'll have to see about that. That might be a thing.
Doc's going to be here. Gary's going to be here. Doc's bringing his nephew.
Oh, cool.
I believe. So, or is that Doc's bringing a relative? I think it's nephew. I could have that wrong, but yeah.
All right.
So that'll be fun.
Do you accommodate left-handed folks, or is everything all right?
No, everything. All of the right-handed players get a right-handed guitar, and all of the left-handed players get a left-handed guitar. That is true. And if you don't see a left-handed guitar here, it's because there are no left-handed players
now
in this particular class.
However, if someone asks for left-handed stuff, I always say, just be right-handed. And Chris says, no, Matt, you can't do that. So
I believe Leslie is in the comments right now being nice, saying that yes, they do.
We absolutely, in fact,
yes.
Yeah, we've done several left-handed guitars in workshops,
including NBA superstar David Robinson.
That's exactly right.
So,
Yeah. So left-handed, no problem.
No problem. Same price too. In fact, and actually,
and choice of color, which is never a thing in the left-handed world.
It's never a thing it was never a thing at Roberto Venn back in 1989.
Yeah.
It's not a thing at MIT in Nashville because everyone does an oil finish. It's not a thing in a lot of 5-day workshops. And so that was something that Chris and I, when we started doing this, 4 years ago, we wanted to make sure that everybody got to at least choose a color.
Yeah.
Not the Henry Ford model, any color you want, as long as it's natural wood tone, which is fine, but yeah.
And that extends to most of your models that you can buy as well, right? Like
we have lots and lots and lots
for left-handed players too. You know, you're not stuck with the normal Fender black, white, and red is all you get as a left-hander, you know, or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
That's right.
Yep. So
okay. All right. Do you have any other questions on your page, Dylan? I think we're done here too. So yeah, anyway, gang, thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for everyone who came out to the workshop, and thank you to everyone watching at home for letting us have Grant and Rick and Charlie and Tim and Brian Duncan too. Brian Duncan's been like here all week long doing all the stuff nobody wanted to do.
And thank you to
primarily.
my wife and daughter for letting me be gone.
I didn't get to that part yet because you didn't chase any squirrels, but yeah. thank
Squirrel
you.
wrangler. Yeah, yeah.
I filmed it.
Yep.
It will be making an appearance on Dylan Talks Tone in a video early next week. You will see the squirrel incident.
Squirrel wrangling.
Yeah.
So thank you to everybody who came out, and thank you to everyone back home for letting us have everyone I mentioned, and Dylan too. Oh yeah, and you too, Dylan. So,
Thanks.
anyway, we will we're gonna call it a day. Let's get the weekend started. Happy Easter, everybody, and we will see you next time. Oh crap! Now I can't find the red thing to hit the. Okay, there we go.